This is my first podcast, so
let's
first
go.
time I'm like talking, chilling with people and all.
The first time I kind of came across you was fairly recently, to be honest, and it was when I saw a clip of something that Speed posted, and I was like, oh, I've never seen this girl before. Who is that?
He asked for my number on the stream, and I typed it in. And when he saw it, he started reading it out loud. What are you doing? Like I stopped him. At the 8th number. I have Indian cultures and values, you know, like I'm not gonna like go with whatever, because I know he's gonna try and make it dirty. It did end up coming out where he was like, oh, everyone's telling us to kiss, and I was like, oh god, like, what do I do? So I was like, no, you speak to my dad.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Having Said That Show. I'm your co-host Adi alongside Jay.
What's up, guys?
And guys, Merry Christmas. For today's episode, we have a little gift for you. A friend of the show, Ishika, is in the studio.
Go!
Hi.
How are you doing, Ishika?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
Thank you for being on set with us for Christmas. And it's your birthday tomorrow, so we just want to take this time to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Obviously, it won't be the 26th of December. It'll be different for them. But
yeah.
How you been?
I've been really good. I'm so glad this wasn't really early morning because I'm a late riser. So I woke up, had some lunch, came around,
I'm glad.
Rested.
And, I want to get into everything that you do because it's a lot, but I wanted you to kind of introduce yourself to these guys. If you had to explain what you do in like a sentence, what would you tell them?
In a sentence, I would say like I'm a constant learner. Okay, like I'm a liver.
I like that.
no, I learn like whatever I do. Like I think I pick random things I want to do. Like I don't like staying constant ever. Like I want to like if I'm learning one thing, I'm doing something, I want to like put something else in it. So as of now, profession wise, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a content creator, I'm a consultant. These are like what I would say I would get for bread and butter. But otherwise in general, I do a lot of things. Like I perform stand-up comedy a few times.
Oh wow, that's easy.
Like because I've learned to be a stand-up comedian. Like it's not like I am naturally funny. I learned to be.
How many shows have you done? Like
I have not shows, but I've done like open mics.
Okay, that's
So,
That is intense. That must have been a hard experience.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Like it was like nerve-wracking. But
Wait, where did you do it? I want to know everything.
yeah, so
about
like Habitat, this place called Little Easy. Then there's this cat cafe, something like that.
Do you remember any of the jokes you were like that?
It wasn't like a joke. It was like an open mic, right?
We actually just had a comedian on, and we were all debating this one thing, right? We were like funny, like inherently funny people, like that one funny friend would not make for a good comedian, right?
Yeah.
So would you say you're like a naturally funny person, or was it like work to do that show?
I don't think I'm naturally funny like that. Like I say jokes here and there, like people laugh, okay. But I feel like it's not like I would say, oh, I should be a comedian as a profession. Like I'm not like that at all. Like I'm usually very low-key, introverted in that sense.
So that's the conclusion we came to. Like the people who are the observers more often than not are the funny ones. You know?
What made you want to try it though?
So me and dad together, like we learn like a lot of things. Even my mom in some, but like we like learn like a random thing. So we've learned mentalism, we learned stand-up comedy. Like we just pick things that we want to do, and then we get people to teach us. So
That's
okay,
cool.
she said mentalism, right? We have a huge fan of the dark arts sitting right over there, okay?
what do you mean dark arts?
What
It's not black magic.
No. We've had a lot of debates on this show about some stuff that he's seen or not seen. So like what is mentalism? Like you give us a rundown about that?
I feel like it's not voodoo. It's like stuff that you're like I would say it's more of a performance than the actual thing. Okay.
That's what I said. You know, and these guys are like, no, bro. Have you ever met a mentalist? They'll read your mind. They'll activated their left brain. You don't know. And I was like, front brain.
Yeah, you don't know.
No,
I don't think that's the spirit of what she's saying. But sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Like, have you seen the movie Now You See Me?
Yes.
So you know how they say that to see the trick, you need to go way further apart. Like you need to like see from so far that you understand everything. Because most of the time it's just you're directing the audience somewhere else and you're doing something else.
So I don't know if this is against mentalist code, but could you give us a secret that you learned?
it's not like a secret. I'm just saying with mentalism, you need to be very observant in general. Like you need to have a lot of your instincts, right? Like how well do you know people? You need to know like some basics of like, psychology even, just to understand how you work, like how people work, how emotions work, how to do a trick. Like, there's so much that into it more than just the thing. Like if you do the exact same trick and you know how to do it, the way you will perform it and the way of mentalism will perform it will be very different.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but is there any quick trick you can do right now, or do you need more research and time? And
What does your instinct tell you about Aman? What kind of guy is he?
I mean, I'm not like it's not like tarot card reading. I won't be like, this is what you're gonna be in the future. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's like, small things that you just do this trick and then you're out. Like it's not like going into the future. That's all. Like when you think of mentalism, everyone just has like a very voodoo concepts of things.
So if we gave you like 3 artists of which one Aman loves, do you think you'd be able to guess which one that is? Do you want to try?
It depends.
Let's try.
Well, I also think it's okay. So there's this quote, right? The magic behind magic is not that the magic is real, but the fact that somebody cared enough to create a trick for you, right? And that's why you want to like.
And you enjoy the process of it.
Yeah,
right?
right. Like you're going to a magic show not to be like, haha, that's so obviously fake. It's like, oh my god, how did he cut that girl in half, right?
Suspended disbelief.
Yeah.
Let's like try something small, okay?
Okay.
It's not very like deep or anything, but like, can you give me like an iPad or something where I can write something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Or like.
We have the whiteboard.
Oh yeah, we have a whiteboard.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so am I the volunteer?
Yes, you're the one.
Okay.
Just try
Okay.
if it works.
You have to be quiet, okay? You're not doing anything.
Give her the other one.
It's fine.
Okay.
Exciting. Yeah. Sid, this is your redemption day,
Okay.
man. This
Got
is,
it.
Let's.
Okay, so she has written something down for me, and I'm not supposed to tell anyone, right?
Yeah. No. Can you keep this?
Jay, stop peeking.
I have no idea what it says.
Huh?
Okay.
Nah. No. So basically, what I've done is I've written down an artist's name
Okay.
down, okay, and
No, it's okay.
I didn't see.
I didn't know. You hold it. I'm very clumsy like that.
I didn't see.
Okay, it's fine even if you did like it's not going to be connected to what I'm going to do. Okay, so I want you to think of a number between 1 to 100, any number.
Okay.
Tell me.
33.
Are you sure? 100%.
Sure. Yeah.
Does this number have any significance to you?
No.
Just random.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what I've done is I've made a list of 100 celebrities.
One sec, let me just put the mic.
Okay.
I've made a list of 100 celebrities. I want you to see what's on 33 and then close the phone.
Oh, so
Oh,
you've
no
done
way.
this before. Like this is crazy, bro.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay?
No.
What is your 33rd?
Ed Sheeran.
Bro, shut
Oh, what the hell?
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, do you have
Is this
different?
another prank on me, bro? Like what is this? What's happening, bro?
My-
It's just
Yeah.
a list of 100 celebrities.
That's
like,
my question.
Do you have multiple lists like this with Ed
only
Sheeran?
one with celebrity. How would I know which list he's going to pick after like,
Yeah.
like there's no connection to that.
Dude.
That's crazy.
me the board.
Now y'all believe in front brain activation.
No, you
the
guys.
board.
No, you. That's
Yes.
Damn.
dude. That's
No.
fucking crazy.
Do you also
bro.
like Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, I don't mind. Actually, I have a question later on the show about Ed Sheeran.
Damn.
Dude,
That's like
that's crazy, bro.
Yo, what the hell? Y'all didn't plan this, no?
god,
No.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
dude, that's wild.
Okay, so
Sid, I believe you. I believe you. That's so sick.
Dark arts.
Oh my god.
No, what I loved about what you told me is that this is something you do with your dad and you do it with different skills.
Yeah.
Amazing way to bond. I was wondering whether
Exactly.
he was the person who suggested it or you kind of suggested
No,
it.
so we both together think of random things to do. So sometimes it's like even these are like fun activities. We also do like seriouser activities. We've done like 3-month Harvard courses, negotiation, disruptive thinking, disruptive strategy, design thinking. A bunch of like things where like it's like an intense course. Like it's not like a 1 week kind of a thing. It's like a 3-month course. So that we do separately and we discuss together. And then we do fun activities that we can do together to bond. So like we would
Mentalism, stand-up comedy.
mentalism stand up. We do next
Does he
next
do the
we are
stand up
doing.
as well? Both of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We learn like we get different teachers to come and teach us.
Okay.
So
So I just want to point this out while we can today, but Ishika is just 21 years old.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's crazy.
it's wild how much you've done already. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I think it's just always been a passion of ours, like me and my dad both. So even when we were in school, like when I was in school, not we, but when I was in school, like we used to wake up at 5 a.m. like every day for like, I think we did it for 2 years,
Wow.
1.5, 2 years ish. Then I stopped because of boards and all of that. But we used to wake up at 5 a.m. and we had like a fixed schedule what we would do in that 1 hour, and it used to be called the Holy Hour. Okay, it's called the Holy Hour, which is a thing that people do worldwide. And there's this author called Robin Sharma who basically teaches about this Holy Hour, and you basically have to be in the Holy Hour group. And both of us used to wake up in the morning. We used to do 20 minutes of exercise. Exercise can be like stretching and like yoga, and we used to do it a lot, random things at a time. Then once we used to like run for 20 minutes even in the building at 5 a.m. Then we do 20 minutes of gratitude and discussing what we did with our days and what our plans are. Like, like just talking, me and dad, we have like a structure to it. Then we do 20 minutes of learning. Then learning is usually TED Talk, is, like lots of things. So in that 20 minutes of exercise, we used to do 10 minutes of meditation and 10 minutes of like
active stuff.
Active stuff.
Cool.
So we used to like, change it up here and there once in a while, but like we had like a proper thing that we used to do every day together, because we were like, we want to spend more time together and we want to like learn. We want to like do something apart from school, apart from everything else. I want to do something. Like, and I've always wanted to do that. I also used to push him to do it. So then when we started becoming older, in lockdown especially, we went ham.
Oh, you guys, must have gone crazy in lockdown,
Yeah,
bro.
dude, lockdown. My dad travels a lot. Used to travel a lot.
Yeah.
So he used to be out probably like 20 days in a month, 25 maybe. So, it was very hard for us to take out the time and do stuff together. So we used to like push as much as we can to do stuff.
Yeah, so like bump up the meditation to like 40 minutes and stuff.
That makes so much more sense now, knowing that your dad was out of town for a lot of the time, so
Yeah.
you wanted
That's
to.
cool, man.
Yeah.
What's been your least favorite activity? 'Cause you've probably done so many.
Probably the
There has
waking
to be
up
like,
at
yeah, wake up
5
at like 5 a.m. That was, you were on board with that fully from the
No,
start.
I loved it. Like, I was very like in it, because I was like, low-key, I used to get bored with school, honestly. Like, I feel like it didn't challenge me enough, you know what I
have that,
mean?
yeah.
Like, I don't want to do history. I don't want to do geography. I don't care what minerals are found where, dude. Like, I was bored. Like,
what was your least favorite one? There has to be like one that stands out.
I feel like we've always done stuff we enjoy doing. Like, I wouldn't
they
say
picked it based
we
on what
picked
they
it.
like.
If we don't like it, we won't do it. Like,
Sure.
What's
meditation.
next?
Right now, me and dad are like looking to learn this what's it called, the bartending and stuff, like mixology.
Oh, damn. Well, you guys are all over the place, man. That's
Yeah, like it
crazy.
doesn't have to be something that is
It's
gonna get us
creative or
like
anything.
something back. It's not like, oh, I want to learn investing, which we also do. We also do a bunch of like, intellectual things, but then we also do fun stuff. And I feel like a concept that he has, that he's like taught me, is this concept called learnability, which is basically the more you learn, the ability to learn increases. So, and then you learn things faster than like normal, right? So when you're learning like bunch of random things, you never know what is going to connect. Because low-key, I feel like if mentalism, stand-up comedy is actually maybe helped me in content creation.
Sure.
Because like the way you like package yourself, like the way you have to like get out of the box. Because even with content creation, you have to be everyone and no one, right?
Sure.
Like you need to be a director, storyteller, fashion designer, like fashion stylist, makeup artist. You need to like, if I like me, a dancer, song like curator, like there's so much that goes into content creation than just that. So now that I've learned so many things, like just in general, with knowledge, with marketing, with a lot of things, I can compile all of that and just make something of myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move to when you got into content creation and what was the first thing you posted?
Okay, so stuff happened like very like together. So my entrepreneurship and content creation happened like overlapping, sort of. So like I was always interested in the influencer marketing space as a business. So I actually found a software that I loved in Estonia. I reached out to them saying that like I want to do this here and stuff, and I think your software is the best. And I didn't know anything about softwares, right? Like I'm 20, I've not done anything in terms of like coding or anything. So I
What
told
was
them
their software?
it was called it's an influencer marketing software. So it's basically like a SaaS software, software as a service, that is basically you're discovering influencers, managing them. You have your own person. Like, how do you reach out to a creator like that through the software? Basically.
Okay.
If you were like a brand that wanted to get in touch. Okay.
So it's like CRM, like of influencer marketing services. So basically now I found that software. I went to them saying that I want to bring this to India. So then we discussed a lot and all, and I got the software. Like, they licensed it to me, and I started running that business in India with a co-founder. And like, I was like, okay, content creation is actually really big, because I was like researching a lot about how people can make money, and I could see that it would grow. Like lockdown especially, like everyone knew that like short format content is doing really well, like content creation, because the only thing that will not get completely disrupted, and you know, like AI can like disrupt a lot of jobs, but AI will only help content creators.
Sure.
Like, of course there can be AI, like, you know, influencers and all, but
AI
like
content creators, yeah.
you become like a publishing like platform more than a creator, right?
Sure.
Like, you're not just a person, you're like you have that followers that support you, right? So if you take like a new, like Times of India, their popularity and their monetary sources comes from their popularity in their publishing. So now I would consider myself as the Times of India. Like, I have the base to do whatever I'm doing, and other people are going to pay me for that base. So that's how I can sustain myself. So as much as
By
AI
base,
will come
you mean
in,
just like a guaranteed number of viewership on you.
yeah,
Okay.
like of course that will guarantee to a certain extent.
Sure,
like, you
sure.
know, you keep growing, depends on the creator, depends on the industry, depends on the space, whatever. But basically overall, like, I just love this space. Like, I thought that content creation is going to be the next boom, and all the advertisers, marketers, everyone knew it. Like, everyone was scared of it, and I was like, this is something I would want to do.
Yeah, sure.
So then I was like, okay, let's take a step back. What can I do? And I've always been a dancer. I started dancing since I was walking, like 3 years or something, like a little later than I started walking. But yeah.
Just moonwalking back, that's the first step.
Yeah. So I was like, no, I've always been a dancer, and I've always been a performer. Like, I'll tell you some really funny stories about how my parents actually knew that I would be some kind of a performer in the future. So
On that mentalist way.
Yeah, they're like, write down a number. Yeah, you're gonna be a star one day. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
no, because like if I tell you stories about what I was as a child, you'll be like, I see why you're doing this right now.
So give us like a instance of this.
Okay, so basically once me and my family went on a vacation in Japan. Okay, and I was probably like 6 years old. That whole time I was like, you know, like crazy about dancing. I used to like love talking to people. I was very extroverted and stuff. So we were sitting at a dinner table in Japan in our hotel, and I go to the washroom, and that time I'm like just starting to like go alone and all that. I don't remember. Around that time.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically like I went to the washroom and I didn't come back for like half an hour.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
so
Okay.
like 20-25 minutes. So then my parents started getting worried, and they were like, it's in the hotel only, but what is she doing? So they go to the washroom and they see me on the way. I have convinced a Japanese couple to sit and watch me dance at a restaurant. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, they are sitting, they are eating dinner. I don't even know how I've communicated with them, if they understood English. I don't know. But I was
so funny. I can just imagine them going, oh, I didn't know they had live entertainment. This is fun.
Live foreign entertainment.
Yeah.
Like foreign child
I was like, I had
labor
guts.
entertainment, bro.
In Japan? Wow.
I had guts. Like, you know, every time when guests used to come home, like, the parents used to be like, oh, you know, dance and all. I used to force them, bro. Like, sometimes a banker used to come home for finances and all. I was like, can I dance for you?
Wait, do you have a sibling?
No, I'm an only child.
Okay. Sibling would have hated you. Like,
Grab all the attention.
So
No,
then
yeah.
you said you started like content creation in lockdown or just before?
Yeah, during second phase of lockdown actually.
Okay.
Because I was like, I want to do something. I want to be a content creator, but I don't know what my strengths are. So I said, let's just start dancing. And my room was really good. My mom's like a cool, and like, she's not an interior designer by profession, but she knows her interiors, right? So she did my room up really well. That mirror.
Yes,
Y'all might be familiar with. She did that by herself. I mean, like, help with interior designers and all, but like, she designed the whole concept of
Yeah.
it. So So I was like, my room is the perfect studio, and I started making videos. Like, and the thing is, when I used to dance, like I never choreographed. Okay,
Sure.
so all my dance videos up until like probably like 4-5 months ago were all on the spot dances. So, and that used to come out better somehow. So I should like think of the songs, put it, record it, and post it. Like there's nothing to do with it. So I used to record 8-9 videos in one day. So I had so much
Like a
stuff.
content bank. You just put that out, right?
Dude, once upon a time, like I had like 30 videos in my bank. Because that time there was no like trending, non-trending. It should be like videos are videos.
Yeah.
So I used to have 30 things I can take a 1 month break, be sick for the whole month and not record at all and still have enough videos to be growing.
That's wild.
Yeah,
And so,
consistency seems to be like the common, theme of it, right?
Yeah.
we had another influencer on. Do you like that term influencer, by the way? I know a lot of people are like anti that word.
I feel like for the business side, like everyone says influencer marketing as an industry. But
Yeah.
as a person, I would say content creator, of
Content
course.
creator, right?
But like I'm also like I don't think influencer is a negative term because that's how people in the like industry will like business side will take it as. But I feel like me calling myself an influencer gives me too much power, which is not like
yeah, no, I
fair.
feel that.
Maybe you can't call yourself an influencer, but everyone.
yeah,
I don't think
take
it has a
offense.
negative
I don't think
connotation anymore.
yeah,
though.
yeah. I don't. If someone calls me an influencer, I'll be like, I won't be taking a negative thing to it. If someone asks me, then I'll say I'm a content creator. But yeah.
Yeah. No, so my point was like, going off what Jay said, like that consistency, right? Like having 30 videos, or even for us when we started, like obviously our growth was different, but it was like, oh, we have to shoot and we have to put out something once a week. And I think, for the people who are watching this is like, oh, what is that map? What is that roadmap? Is that the thing that you think is like most key, which is like, whatever you're doing, just do it and just keep posting?
So I mean, of course, it depends on lots of different people, and like you can go viral not doing anything. Also, you can go viral doing stuff also. But I would say the reason I would like, can you shoot all day, every day? That one thing, whatever you're picking, like you have to enjoy it so much because it's going to be your life for a long time. So the fact that I was able to shoot 8 to 9 videos in a day and love doing it, like I should keep doing it again and again and again. That's why I had like 30 videos. So I used to, even though I had a bank, I should keep doing more because I loved it.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was able to do that is what is me, like I can sustain myself now because I know that this is something that I will want to do all the time.
That's cool.
So I guess if you like fake it to some extent, there's no chance of you keeping that up past year 2.
So
Yeah.
you fake it. I think a lot of people who do it may enjoy the outcome of it a lot more
Oh,
and they
sure.
enjoy the process of it.
Sure.
And in a
Yeah.
year, they will stop doing the process. They don't want to do that anymore.
yeah.
It's like people hop on the trends, right? At one point, like, oh, I'm going to dance on TikTok, Instagram. One point, I'm a daily vlogger. One point, I have a podcast, right? And like,
yeah,
I
but
see a
that's
lot of
sometimes good
creators.
also. You should diversify and all of that. But like I feel like, are you comfortable being in the camera? Are you like, this is what your life will be? You should always like think of what can go viral. What is something that you like can also go viral. Like, you should also find that ikigai. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Japanese term that if you find something you love doing, want to do and earn money in.
Yeah. Perfect Venn diagram.
Yeah, so like figuring out that is because a lot of people say that, look, I like fashion, I can do fashion, but I don't like videos. So which is,
You
it
gotta find a
depends on
perfect balance
Yeah.
with all of those things. Yeah, sure.
And the thing with consistency, that's how consistency comes in. Like if you can do it again and again, then your consistency is locked.
Yeah.
But then that whole topic about consistency versus quality, like I feel like that's subjective. Sometimes what I have seen is I didn't focus much on quality. I focused a lot on consistency when I started growing, when I was about to grow that around that time. Because I was posting videos every single day for probably like a year and a half, 2 years, right? So, and like I had no problem being consistent. And I feel like the quality over time developed because of how consistent I was.
Yeah.
That's
of
so
course.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Like you said, constantly learning, right? The
Yeah.
learnability of it.
There's that feedback loop. You put it out, then people like it or they don't like it, but you know what they liked. And then you
Yeah.
do that better.
But obviously you have to continue that quality overall. Like you can't be like,
Yeah, it
oh, I'm
can't dip.
posting shit,
Yeah.
but
No, of
it's
course.
consistent. Like of course it, like you have to use some kind of
The
judgment.
baseline increases slightly every time, and then you stay that for a little bit and it keeps going
Yeah.
up.
So let's switch gears a little bit. Of course, the first time I kind of came across you was fairly recently, to be honest. And it was when I saw a clip of something that Speed posted. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I've never seen this girl before. Who is
Yeah.
that? And I kind of checked you out and I loved your stuff and everything. But we got to know more about that. Like, what was that like?
How did you get mixed up with Speed? Like, that's crazy.
You know, it was so random. I was shocked because, you know, how that whole thing went down was he DM'd me and he just DM'd me on Instagram with his own page and he's like, yo, would you be on my live stream today? And I got to know the same day. So I was like, today? Like, where? What? Like, where are you? Like, you know? So then he was like, come to Navi Mumbai. So I was like, no, but then I spoke to like my managers and stuff. Like I spoke to like Monk Entertainment and all. They're like, should I do this? Like this is weird. Like I don't know who he is. Like, so what happened was I had never seen a video of his before. No. So I didn't know who.
That makes sense.
I knew he was big. I knew that he had come to India and everyone's raging about him being in India and stuff.
Big as in he's huge.
He's huge, of course.
Huge and he's
I know now.
super young as well, man. Like he is the shit.
Yeah. He's like, I realized how big he was and stuff, but like honestly I didn't know what kind of a like person he was in terms of like how he creates videos and all. So my manager was like, you know, you need to be careful.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
Like you need to like be intact, have your own self, but like obviously it's a very big opportunity, go for it. So then I went with like I took my manager with me, like he was like there throughout the video and stuff, he was in the back and you know, just like I was like, just be careful because then I heard stuff about what he's done in the past.
Yeah, you've seen his content, like you've seen his content after. Do you think he puts on a little bit of a character? I'm sure off camera he was more like himself, right?
Yeah, I feel like, dude, it's not possible to keep that kind of energy on like throughout your life, right? Like as soon as the cameras go off, like he was like,
Calm.
Are you fine?
Okay, he also has to harness that energy. He has to harness that energy as well, you know?
Yeah, because even like before the thing went on, he was chill, he was sitting quietly, he was closing his eyes, he was swinging and all, and everyone's just there like, you know, what's happening and stuff, and then he's like, okay, let's start, and then you know, then he's like this whole I don't know what goes on.
He's done such a good job of just playing this character that, and he's so smart with it as well, you know. After the whole Ronaldo thing, he's like, okay, what's next? Kohli. Yeah. And then he just started saying that, and then he made a whole trip to India out of it. Yeah. He's a genius, bro.
He's good.
It must have felt special though to be like, I don't know if he collaborated with a lot of content creators.
No, he didn't. I think
it was just
the only
you,
one.
I was the only person who was single, like only one person doing his live stream. The rest were groups of 3, groups of 4. You know, the funny thing about that was he didn't organize those people's podcasts. I mean, those people in this live stream. It was 3 agencies who brought Speed to India. So those 3 agencies, whoever their talents were, they got them to be in the podcast just for the opportunity to be with Speed. But I was the only person who he reached out to by himself, and I was like, I'm not that big, you know, like he could reach out to like anyone. Like it was so weird. Like I was like, I wasn't believing it for a second. I was like, you know, it'll just be a scam and I'll just come back. But it's like, if it's from his Instagram, you know,
what do you think drew him to you?
I have no idea.
I think it was a little bit of this, huh? It was a little bit of the mentalist, this thing, you know?
I was shocked.
Like she could tell, he planted a seed in his mind.
The second he landed, he's like, I feel something. I don't know what it is.
I think it's interesting. 2 things on this. Firstly, like, you know, he like did like the Sidemen charity match or whatever.
Yeah.
And you hear all of those people talking about him. They're like, oh, he's as high energy off screen and he's as this or whatever. And you're saying sort of the opposite. Where like
it could be that one day because he had a very long day that day.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
So,
but I think what I think it is that like when he's with bigger content creators, he feels like he needs to perform to stay like, you know, at that energy. In the sense of like, oh, like for him looking up like to someone he watched all his life, KSI.
Yeah.
And that's why I think this is interesting, because for you, one thing that came out of that live stream was like you really rolled with everything he did and you held your own, but you also sort of enhanced his live stream, right? Like you said you wanted to do. And it's very easy to get intimidated by someone like barking at you or whatever, randomly yelling.
Yeah, it was scary for me.
You know, it's you don't know, and especially someone who didn't watch his content, he's like a loose cannon, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly. So it was like
you
a
to
big
hold your own
culture shock for me. Like,
yeah, I think that's awesome, man. And just like he did whatever he had to do, and you're also holding your own with someone of like that level.
Yeah, like I like going into it, I was always like look, I have like different cultures and values than him. Like this is like he does like I'd seen one video before going into the live stream with his Japanese girlfriend thingy. So I was like, I don't want to look like that, you know, like I don't want to like no disrespect to her, but like I was like, I have Indian cultures and values, you know, like I'm not gonna like go with whatever, because I know he's gonna try and make it dirty to, you know, certain extent. So then like that it did end up coming out where he was like, oh, everyone's telling us to kiss, and I was like, oh god, like, what do I do? So I was like, no, you speak to my dad.
And that was funny in
that's
itself,
super impressive,
bro.
man. That is super to kind of hold your own in that
Yeah,
space.
I was
It's
like,
wild.
no.
No, that was a great job, man.
Yeah. Do you guys think content creators speak the same language on a certain level though? Of like if you are doing like a meetup or a collab, you know that this person is doing it for the camera and he's acting a certain way for the camera, and you kind of have that understanding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I respect what he's doing. Like he's obviously got like he's got to a level because of what he is, and that could be his personality, because I feel like when you live stream that much, it can't not be a personality.
Oh, for sure.
100%. Like
sure.
that day he must have been tired, so his energy was very off camera, but obviously like it's not possible to be like that all the time.
Yeah, literally.
Like he has to sleep, you know, one day. Like he's not gonna be barking. Like
You know, did you hear he got like a cluster headache in Japan? Did you see this?
A
Because
what?
he was so like on it.
What
His
is a
like whole
cluster
eye.
Oh, dude, yes, I did actually see
and
that.
he was like in the hospital and he didn't know what was going on because he was like constantly like
Yeah.
you know like popping his veins and barking at the women. But you know,
So when you were on Speed's stream, I know there was a moment where he leaked your phone number.
Oh,
What were the repercussions of that?
That's crazy.
dude, so what happened was like he asked for my number on the stream and I typed it in, and when he saw it, he started reading it out loud.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
realized, okay, like I was like, what are you doing? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
stopped
yeah,
him
yeah.
at the 8th number.
Oh.
So people
Oh.
just guessed the last two numbers,
Yeah.
and the way I've got spammed, like I couldn't access my phone. Like I was getting calls every second, so I had to put it on airplane mode at some point.
Did you take any of the calls? Like, what were the calls about? Did they say anything? Or like,
Speed himself took first few calls on the stream.
oh,
then
that's
people thought that people are actually answering, and then
that's
people started calling me
crazy,
even more.
man. Okay.
You think he did it on purpose?
I think he did it on purpose, a little bit. I'll tell you why. Okay, so this is not the first time he's leaked anyone's number, right?
Sure,
He's done this to a few people before.
ASI,
he's done it to.
Yeah.
He's done it to a few people, but I'll tell you why I thought that he was smart with his own number and not with mine. So what happened was he asked, like he was trying to call my number, and the call wasn't going through. Okay, because I was in low network and stuff, and then it did finally go through, and then I was like, oh, see, I got the call, and then I almost showed it to the camera, like half, and he stopped my hand. Okay,
so he was conscious
he
of
was
that.
so smart, because I also didn't realize. I wasn't purposely trying to leak his number for sure, because I was like, oh no, I got the call, you know, like how you say that you got the call, proving it. So I was like, oh, I got the call, and then so because he was like, oh, you've given me a fake number. I was like, no, I've not given you a fake number. But then he realized in seconds, okay, the way he is smart about it, because he's seen it happen, so he knows, and that time he knows he had leaked the number, because he was like, I don't want my number to get leaked, but like, because who reads out the number on a stream? Like he's smart enough.
No, that's crazy. Dude.
He's smart enough because he's done this before. He knows that at least something, like, you know, he'll get the views with
That's so
it.
sketchy.
So you had to change your entire phone number, everything,
I
all
changed
of it.
it.
That's
Like I had to. Like I got so many messages. People are like signing me up on random things on the number.
That's
calling
crazy,
me.
dude.
Like even GPay to an extent.
GP chat, like 1 rupee. Hey, what's up?
Like he was selling me 1 rupees. Just be like, hi, can I talk to Speed?
Okay.
Man, that's wild, dude.
Oh, something we
Yeah.
forgot to ask, which we usually ask at the top of the show, is what is your most controversial opinion? It could be in your field or outside, but you seem to have all the fields covered.
You know, I'm not like nothing like in particular field, just like in general.
Anything.
I don't like popcorns.
yo, dude.
I don't like popcorn. Like I like
Popcorn,
Yeah,
yeah.
Whoa, bro, that's like my favorite snack.
Same. Popcorn is the
like,
best snack.
like honestly, like I don't have anything against it. Like if it's there, I'll have a bite or two. But like I wouldn't want it. You know what I mean?
You go to a movie, what are you getting?
Nachos. I love nachos for movies. It's it's better than popcorn.
I respect
No,
that.
not at all. Dude, nachos are so messy. You can't see in the dark. You're just trying to
see.
find
Dude,
the
popcorn is as messy, guys.
But
I
it's
feel
a,
her
it's
like
a, it's a
Popcorn
knockoff.
is-
popcorn
Yeah.
is super messy.
It's
You
very
guys are having
cheese popcorn.
cheese.
Ugh.
Oh, dude, cheese, caramel. Like I'm sitting there, I'll finish my popcorn. I'm like, I need to wash my hands like right now.
And the cheese
That's-
is like like
Yeah.
nachos is just powder, bro. Just dust it off.
I'm with her
No.
100% actually. I hate having the only place you would have popcorn usually is in a movie theater.
Yeah.
And once you're finished, you're like, I want to wash my hands.
And I don't
That's
like
it.
that. Like, you know that brown things get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Okay.
kernels. It's
Dude,
just
I
not a
love
scene,
popcorn
man.
to the point where I think a popcorn's an anytime, everywhere snack.
What
Yeah.
popcorn do you guys have when you
So,
go to the movie theater?
Depends on the vibes, dude.
The taste wise, I like cheese a lot, like
Yeah.
compared to the rest.
Maybe chopsticks.
But I don't
is the
love.
answer.
Chopsticks is the answer.
Popcorn.
Yeah, but
Like what
Yeah,
do
but
you
that-
have? What do you guys have? With
cheese caramel. If I'm feeling like,
A little risky,
Yeah,
man.
it's-
But how are you cleaning yourself after
but
that? bro?
usually
Like-
it's just salted popcorn, bro. Don't be
Yeah.
weird. Like, just
I'm not
have-
But I feel like popcorn,
Use a napkin,
like
bro.
plain popcorn
Yeah.
tastes like nothing with like that thing that gets stuck in your teeth. You know,
No,
like
no.
Look, I feel like me and Aman relate because like we were in that fat zone and we're like, yo, we want to have a healthy snack as well.
No, I
bro.
get it. I just
you think popcorn is healthy?
popcorn is very
It
healthy
is?
actually.
Very
It's super
healthy.
low cal and it's super high volume.
I would prefer makhana.
Same, yeah.
Bro,
It's kind of the same
if you like
family.
makhana, you don't like popcorn, that's
No, because makhana you can have like salted. You can have like what's it called? Sour onion dip. And,
Oh, you can have sour onion
You can
popcorn
have
as well.
you can
They
have
have that
barbecue.
flavor.
and-
Dude,
I don't
during
see that
lockdown,
often.
They have flavors, right? Of like
they have everything. Dude,
Where
during
in PVR
lockdown.
Inox you get a what?
no.
No, you do, you
Where
do.
else would you
You
go?
do,
Oh,
bro. In
maybe.
Inox, you get like Tabasco cheese and like
What?
gunpowder. This, yeah, dude, there are a lot of
never
fun
seen that.
pudina and stuff. Bro, I'm a big popcorn guy to the point where like while most people were like learning skills during lockdown, I was making popcorn, and every night I would pick out a new seasoning and say, "Ooh, what are we gonna try today? Oh, sriracha seasoning. Let's try it." And then I was during lockdown. I was getting to know my girlfriend, and literally, if you go through our chat every night, I would send her a picture of a bowl of popcorn with the flavor. You know what I'm saying?
You dog, man.
know
You
me,
have
man.
sweet dog the
Dude,
ladies.
but, okay, you have to try this when you go the next time. So in the US, I used to do this a lot, where you get like M&Ms, you get popcorn, you get Twizzlers maybe, and then you mix the M&M with the salted popcorn.
You're gonna watch the
Fantastic.
movie or have a feast, bro? What is this guy on?
That sounds
What are you
bad.
saying?
It's like a trail mix, bro. It's a
No.
good
Trail
vibe.
mix.
I've actually been, whenever I go to the movies,
Okay,
he sorts
and-
his meal scene out first and then we get into the movie.
Dude, but low key like nachos I love in pop and movies and stuff. But also momos is so fun to have in movies.
Yeah, momos are a good vibe.
I like your style because it's like there's no mess. It's mess free.
Dude, nachos is
Nachos are
messy.
so
Nachos
messy.
is messy,
But you only
but
have
like,
to. You only have to just do the tip. With
How are you
popcorn,
eating
you're
your
going with the whole
popcorn,
hand.
bro?
No.
Like with nachos, you're not grabbing a handful of nachos.
Bro, but
right?
don't
You're
be a
going-
jungly with it.
But
You
it's
can take
just-
one piece of popcorn.
Who takes one piece of popcorn?
I think
That's
we
true,
can all
bro.
find
Yeah.
common ground on the fact that Indian theater food is fucking incredible.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
why it's
yeah.
like it's top notch.
It bangs.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
you can
fantastic.
get anything you want.
Yeah.
good.
Especially with like the newer stuff. Like maybe back in the day, not that much, but now they give it to you and shit. It's crazy.
Bro, even back in the day, like a samosa from an Indian movie theater hit different.
Yeah.
It was in that case for like the
Yeah,
whole day.
yeah.
You don't know what sat on it.
Yeah.
But it was too good, bro.
I don't know if
Damn.
I've said this on
Yeah.
the pod before, but I don't know if you guys remember Ice Age. There was a Continental Drift or something. They had a special promotion with the mini ice cream cones. You know, with the mini ice cream in there. You guys never had that?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I remember that.
You know what I'm talking about,
Of course,
right?
yeah.
It
You
was
get this
It
little
was a
six-
special thing. Yes,
six mini cup
yes,
holder.
Yes.
And different.
How
Yes,
are
I
you?
love that.
Like 6 different ice cream things.
Yeah.
Yes,
like so
it
much
was-
of them.
It's like a handful. It's like a dot of a scoop, and like put
Sick,
together, it's
bro.
like one scoop.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
man, it's crazy.
I
India knows how to do snacks, bro.
Yeah, they
unlike
know
anyone.
for sure.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's a good
like,
controversial.
even
We've heard
sex-
some wild food opinions though. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I agree with that actually. Popcorn is.
I think we're tied. Sid, you want to break the tie?
Yeah, no, I'm. Sorry.
Nachos or popcorn?
No,
Drum roll,
popcorn.
please.
Popcorn. Come on.
Oh, okay.
I'm with you guys on this. Sorry, but
Okay.
a movie has to go with popcorn.
Oh, even corn. Like just the corn, bro, at theaters. where
that's
they-
mess free.
That's nice.
That's mess
Mess-free?
free.
Wait, you mean
nice.
plain cone?
No,
No,
corn.
Corn. Oh, okay. I thought you
With
mean
like
cone.
mirchi masala.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that you just dude, I go into a movie theater with like a bottle of water now because I don't want my hands to get messy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I mean, I also realized that, like, especially earlier when I was like trying to cut down on weight, movie theaters is the easiest place to gain weight because you're just sitting, just munching. You don't know how much you've eaten. So now my whole movie theater snack is water. Bas ho gaya.
At this talking about popcorns in movie theaters, a really funny story. It happened to a friend of mine. So we were kids, okay? This was like when we were 18 and we'd gone
Back in the 60s.
back in the 60s. Yeah. So we'd gone for a movie, we'd gone to Inox or PVR or something. And at the time they had just started, these popcorns in tubs and everything, right? And as a kid, you have a limited pocket money. You don't get.
How old are you?
Yeah, no, I'm 31. So
They didn't start popcorn when you were there.
No, PVR wasn't a thing when he was a child, bro.
What? Really?
Projectors didn't exist when you were a child.
It was a drive-in movie.
I meant in those tubs and everything.
No, I feel you, bro.
So anyway, so we were kids and we had limited pocket money. So my friend, we'd gone for a movie and his dinner was going to be in the theater. So this guy buys this big tub of popcorn. Okay, like he's very excited to eat it, and he's coming for the. It's going to be his whole dinner. He spent like some $700-800 in that tub of popcorn, which is a lot for the time. He comes up, and while he's walking up on the steps, like just when he's about to enter the seat, he trips.
Oh.
The entire tub of popcorn falls down.
No.
And his face, he's become like so small. He's like,
Oh, that's
whatever.
so sad,
Okay,
dude.
fine. Okay, that happened. So then we all sat down. We sit at it goes dark. I see this guy. He's like suddenly going like this. He suddenly starts eating. And there's this mountain of popcorn next to him. And he's like,
the top popcorn is free real estate, bro. That's
so he's like, I was like, dude, no.
Oh
I
my
understand
god,
his pain.
dude.
I mean, yeah.
Man,
Damn.
movie like how do you guys feel about morning movies?
No, let's
No,
not do
Amar
that.
and I went for a morning movie
That's
once.
weird.
Bro,
it was
so
it was so good.
It
It
was
was so
like-
much fun.
A matinee.
It was so much fun. We had
It
so
was
much
not
fun
a
that day,
matinee,
bro.
bro. It was a 7 a.m. show. We'll get into this later. Okay, I think
Why would you do
Amar
that?
doesn't sound like he enjoyed it.
we'll
at
tell you
all.
the story. The rest of the day was lovely. We'll tell you the story later. I think we should, because it's Christmas, we should move on to our Christmas segment.
Let's go.
You know?
Okay.
So it's called Naughty or Nice. Ooh. Yeah. And essentially, I'm going to present you with like a trait of a prospective partner, something that they might possibly do. And you have to tell me if that's a green flag, nice, or if it's a red flag, naughty. Or, if you're someone else, you can say, Jay.
So are the three of us gonna kind of decide whether it's green or red?
I think I'll just give your opinion, and then obviously there has to be a majority, right?
We can put it to a vote. Let's
Put it
see.
to a
There
vote.
has to be a majority.
We'll
Naughty or
debate
nice.
first and then put it to a vote.
So yeah,
First.
let's get into this.
Let's do it.
Our first one for you guys is they give random items pronouns, such as they'll say she's looking good, and they're talking about a car. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like this table is a solid one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I've done that before, so that seems like a.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
nice.
cool, man. It's
What
cool,
we're
it's
trying to
cool.
decide if it's a red flag, like if it leans more red or
Yeah.
leans more
It
green.
leans more green for sure, dude. Like,
Wait, you can't talk because you do
I feel like it's
this.
very neutral. It doesn't make any difference.
But-
I mean,
I would say people who do it are like
Like if your partner
Fine,
did
I would
this,
say.
would you be like,
red. Ugh.
that's
Yeah.
that's charming. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bit weird, but I'll accept it.
Yeah.
yeah, except.
I'm thinking of if my girlfriend was like, yeah, like my hairdryer, she's a beaut. I'd be like,
What if it's
Yeah,
like one of
that's
those?
true.
No, wait, hold up.
Depends.
What if it's like a really sick one, like a Dyson hair thingy?
Air wrap.
Air wrap, one of those.
No,
One of
it
those.
doesn't matter, bro.
She's a beaut. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
She can say, I love my
I feel like
hairdryer.
most people are just like, okay, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
So what do you
if
think?
What if you built something with your bare hands, and you see it every day? You wanna put
Okay, this is the nuance I'll add though. Like, so if it's something like a car that you've built over time, or like a crazy Lego set, or I'm using only guy examples, but like, if
But I'm not gonna look at my Lego set. So he's a banger,
No, but I feel a lot of guys do
hope
that
you
for
wouldn't
cars, though.
For cars,
Yeah,
yes.
A lot. Everyone does.
what would the girl do it? Like, what's the equivalent for? What would a girl say that for?
I don't think anything. Like, I can't imagine me being like, oh, wow, she's so good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that a bit weird?
Like maybe like do you like your mirror, for example? You guys are a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's,
My
like, you'd be
mirror?
like, oh, she's,
That's just
she's
calling
such
me good.
like she's such a nice mirror. She's been with me through so much.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that weird?
It's weird.
Oh wait,
No,
yeah,
it
I
is
hear.
a
I
bit
hear.
weird.
I'm saying it right now, and
Like, I would be
I'm
like, okay,
listening to
my
it.
mom who made it is so good. You know, like I would be
Yeah.
like, the
Because
mirror
she's a real
itself is so
person.
gorgeous. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I mean, you can say the mirror is gorgeous, but saying, look at my mirror, isn't she lovely? That's a bit like,
yeah.
Maybe like for a phone with a bedazzled cover or something. You know, like
No.
then she's a
I think we're leaning red flag on this.
Okay, yeah.
So
giving random items pronouns,
Red flag.
Yeah.
Sorry, naughty.
naughty.
Okay.
Okay? They eat pizza with a fork.
No, naughty.
naughty.
Oh,
That's
naughty
red flag.
immediately?
Damn.
I was
That
gonna
was
go
super
nice
quick.
on this, bro.
Well, I'm a messy free like eater. So if you don't want to mess your hands up, it's
But
Yeah,
how
you
would you
just
cut
spent
it?
the
Like
last half an hour talking about how
this
you'll-
triangle and then the
Yeah.
rectangles.
yeah. I mean, sometimes people don't eat the crust at all, and if it's one of those pizzas, you can just cut around it, fold it up, and eat it.
But then
Yeah,
you're-
that's fine, but that's still with your
No,
hand.
no, no, with a fork. Like I mean, you can cut the crust off. Bless you.
Yeah,
and
like
then
when
you
you're getting a slice, of course. But like when your slice is on the plate, you're not gonna like.
cut it in.
I don't think
knife?
it's a red flag. If I see someone do that, I'm not gonna be like, ugh, yuck.
No, but naughty or nice, dude.
Yeah, none of them are
Sure,
like, oh,
sure,
I'll
you're
never
right, you're right. I
like
think
a
it's a
person
green-
who does this.
I think it's a green flag. I don't.
Even I think it's nice. I think you're
I don't
the
mind.
only
I don't
one.
mind it. Yeah. she immediately she was like, "Nah, it's fucking weird."
So
Don't
maybe
do that.
maybe we shouldn't do it, and she should do it. You know what I mean?
No, I just feel like
If we're thinking opposite sex, red flags.
Oh, okay.
No, but
okay.
I think it's weird too, bro. I think if I was on a date with someone and they started eating pizza with a fork, I'd
I'd
be like,
ask.
I feel like then you're too fancy for
Yeah,
me. You
dude,
know,
I
like
I'd ask. Like I'd be like,
Do
yo,
we-
like why are you doing that?
do you eat dosa with a fork?
No, that's weird.
But don't you? But don't you? Wait.
what's the difference?
One is
But you can't
Dosa's
compare
more-
dosa and pizza.
Dosa's messier than pizza.
But guys,
'Cause there's
context
sambar
matters.
and all
bro.
of
If
no,
you're-
but that's the thing though. If you're going to eat dosa, you're probably not. You've never eaten it with your hands before. I mean, with a fork
with
and
a
knife
fork,
before.
yeah.
Like it's unacceptable to eat dosa with a.
But it's the same vibe.
Yeah,
No,
pizza.
I
It's not the
completely
same
agree.
vibe.
Dude, it is. It's a piece of bread. Sometimes it has like a sauce on it or in it, and you eat it with your hand.
But you just
Yeah.
And the thing is, dosa's messier.
I feel like you've thought a lot about this.
No,
you
no,
feel
no.
very
I'll
strongly
tell you
about
what the
this.
thing is.
No,
the
like, I
dosa
don't give that
usually-
much of a deal,
Dosa
but, like-
usually exists in a context where you're meant to eat with your hands. And pizza, like if it's a sliced pizza, eating with my hand. But if you go to like a nice restaurant, you don't want to eat with your hands.
Like maybe
I
there's
think it's
other stuff on the table that you want to eat as well, but I don't really care.
Well,
If-
so-
I think it's a
Me
green
neither.
flag. So I think it's like an
So
okay.
straight
flag.
up,
Yeah.
I think it's okay, but I feel like, it's weird. I
Thank
would
you.
still think
Actually, yeah. Now
Would
that
you if you saw someone, you'd question it.
you'd question.
Yeah.
Then we're going.
So
then we're
naughty.
going nice. I mean, not
Naughty.
yeah,
naughty.
no, these are
Hey,
like
hey,
personality. Oh, your personality is so bad because you do this. It's
yeah,
like,
of course
I
not.
don't give a shit, but
No, it's like a weird
Don't do
quirk.
it.
It's a weird
Yeah,
quirk.
it's
And
like-
it's
It's
like
weird, it's weird.
if you were on a date with someone and they did that on the first date, like you'd be like, "What the hell you doing, bro?" You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
What if you get attached to them and then they start eating with a fork later?
It seems like they're trying too hard.
yeah, I feel like,
Relax.
it's like, shut up, eat the pizza.
Okay. They just refuse to find out details about things. Like, for example, if their best friend just broke up with their partner, they'll just be like, okay, cool. They won't ask why. They won't, they don't want the tea. They don't want the fucking news.
I think
That's a red flag, dude. Best friend? You don't know why a best friend broke up with his girlfriend? Do you not care?
No, I think that's a severe
No, wait.
example.
Oh, no, that's like an example.
Like,
Apparently, it's a thing.
Your partner's asking what happened to your best friend's relationship.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I don't know. I didn't ask them.
Wait, you're talking about the person who's saying I didn't ask, or the person who's not
So,
even
for example,
questioning?
let's assume that Sid is dating someone. Their best friend breaks up with someone. Sid goes, yo, what happened? And that person goes, I don't know. I didn't ask. Is that person a red or green flag? The one who said, I don't know. I didn't ask.
Weird.
Red,
I think
red.
it's weird.
Yeah.
It is weird, but
Best friend?
best
Best friend
friend
is
is weird, but
Like if it's like random gossip, who cares anyway? But
Yeah.
If it's anyone
if
else
you're
other than a
related
best
to
friend,
them,
then it's
like,
fine.
yeah.
Well, I think it's not just like a breakup, not just like in a gossip way, like more in the way of like, oh, your dad,
got a new job, mate.
yeah, or your dad went to Disneyland. What did he think about it? I don't know. I didn't ask.
Yeah, that's fine.
seems like a
then.
very disconnected person though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So is that person red or green?
Nice. I mean, naughty.
Naughty.
I feel like it depends on context, Loki.
Yeah,
like break
it's
up,
very
like ask like what happened, are you okay types. But what did your dad do in Disneyland?
Yeah, he just went from extreme to extreme. Right?
Yeah.
No, my
Right.
point is they
Yeah.
just like across the board they don't really care about. They're just like, okay, I know that this one went here. That's all I need to know. Oh, I know they
Because
broke
I'm
up.
low-key that person. Like,
Oh. Okay.
like, dude, you tell me gossip, I will forget it in minutes.
But
like,
you ask though. You asked
You
us.
asked.
No, sometimes I don't even. Like, it depends if are they related to me. Like, I'm not gonna ask about, oh, my friend's friend, this one did this. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. See, that's weird. I'm saying
I'm not putting that in my brain.
No, you're right.
but it's
You know, like,
everything. It's like you like Adi doesn't ask Jay like why he hurt his arm or whatever. It's whatever. They just don't like knowing details. That's a red flag. Are we saying that?
Sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I lean
okay.
to her answer of like it's very contextual.
Yeah.
I can see Aditya not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I'm just like, okay.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
How many more should I do?
Let's do 2 more.
Okay, I'll do 3. Haha. Okay. When
Don't be naughty, I must stop.
a little mischief on Christmas. When they don't like something you've cooked, they'll tell you it's shit.
Green flag.
Yeah, you think so?
I'll question the person, be like, you think I cook well? Like, you're lying to me now?
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Because I know I cook shit. Like,
But don't you think it's a bit rude to just go like, oh, it's shit?
If they've like made something for you specially, maybe in that moment it's not the right. Maybe if they ever bring it up again, you'll be like, oh, really? You want to
cook
that again? You know, like then you can kind of
yeah, like I appreciate the effort you put, but next time
Exactly.
try.
So maybe
I'll help.
maybe like
The
timing.
next time, don't.
No, yeah. I'll help you out. Don't do it. Yeah, I feel like maybe that moment is probably not the right time to say it.
But I feel like also don't like straight up lie.
So
like
what-
be like, oh, I love it.
Sure.
It's fine.
Sure.
Don't
it's
be
fine
like-
is very definitive, bro. Like,
No, I was like, I will be like, it's fine. You can tell me that it's bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, don't like straight up like go like, oh wow, it's so good.
Sure, that's fine, I guess. Maybe if you tell them off.
Yeah, I agree. If it's like your partner, you can
Appreciate
be
the effort,
completely
but-
honest and say that,
yeah.
yeah, okay, I appreciate the effort, but it just didn't turn out the way
It
it's
depends on the
supposed to.
level of comfort. Like, you
Yeah,
know.
I don't think I can't do that. I'll be like, I love this, whatever it is.
Maybe,
So,
yeah, maybe.
It depends
and
on
then you
the-
tell them later, you know.
The stage of the relationship also. Like beginning, like you'll be like, okay, wow. You know?
Yeah.
Then when you're like 1-2 years, you're like, bro, what are you doing?
Sure, maybe if it's a random night, like that's what like maybe if it's a random night and they make something, you're just like, this is dog shit. But like if it's like a special occasion,
Yeah.
they ate something, you're just like,
Like they spend 3-4 hours cooking, but you
it's
can't
like
just say.
I've eaten it, so
Yeah.
you know that's
Okay, let's say I'm like dating Jay. I've got his mom's dhansak recipe. I've now spent the whole day making it for him. Right? He takes one bite. He doesn't like it. But he can go like, yo, thanks for making the effort, champ.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it wasn't. But if he just goes, nah, shit.
Yeah, no, of course that's bad. That's
That's
just like
it's,
rude.
I mean, people like, like you're saying, people like honesty. I want you to be honest with me. But also
Yeah.
sometimes if I've put in so much fucking time and effort
Fair,
into something, I don't want it to be like,
you can't be rude about it. You have to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
But
appreciate
thanks
what
for
you
the
put
effort
into
is
it.
also quite-
oh man, that's
So we're saying-
brutal, bro. Yeah, she said it's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, I didn't say that's fine for the dish. I was like, it's fine. You can tell me that way.
I would say this is so nice. It reminds me of when my mom used to cook for me, and then leave it at that. Don't
Yeah.
fucking answer the
Yeah.
question. Only.
That's also fine. Avoiding is also okay.
so naughty or nice.
We will wait. What was the question? Like what are we answering?
If they're too honest, they are naughty.
Not
Naughty.
But
Too
if they
honest.
lie completely, they're also naughty. So you
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
find
yeah.
a good. Okay. Fair enough.
extremes.
Just divert attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, extremes.
Okay, so I'm not going to do this question, but I remember I said I had a question about Ed Sheeran later. It was that if Ed Sheeran is one of their top artists, is that a naughty or nice
So
thing?
nice.
So naughty.
So nice.
I would.
So
I could
naughty.
not handle
Why?
it.
I don't mind Ed Sheeran.
It's got to be the most personality-less person.
top
What the
five?
fucking-
What are you talking about?
Top
No,
If you're
you like?
top
Sorry, do you
I
like?
love it.
Yeah, in
No,
that
I
top
feel
five.
Can
like-
I ask what you like about him?
No, dude, have you
Well, I wasn't
heard
gonna
his like lyrics, the way he describes how he is in love? Like, I just find that beautiful. Like,
I
I
like
feel
Ed
like
Sheeran.
he's an artist who can like actually explain his feelings. Like, he knows the tunes. He knows how to get a beat catchy. He knows the lyrics of it. Like, I
I would
don't.
hope he did.
Yeah,
No,
like,
as in, like,
have you
I
heard his,
feel you. I'm
his,
an Ed
his one of
Sheeran
his
fan.
first albums? Like, like
The
if you
A-Team one.
yeah, like
No,
you know,
that was beautiful. Yeah.
like the way he describes
But now I don't-
falling in love.
I'm
is-
with you. I'm
Dude,
fully.
yeah.
I'm not an Ed Sheeran super fan, but dude, like Photograph and all. Come on.
Dude, his last album was mid.
No, the latest
honestly,
album was pretty
his
good.
first album was my favorite.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about the X one?
X Multiply
Multiply.
was
Even
also
the green
one of the
one?
best.
That's
Was
the
the
green
green
one. Multiply is the green one. Divide is the blue one.
Yeah, I like both the multiplication ones.
Then he did.
He did one where he was rapping and stuff. Like, yo,
That was
relax,
bro.
But you gotta
that
give him
had some
credit for
hits on
stepping
it.
out of his comfort
That had
zone.
some hits
You
on
know,
it. Anyway.
It's one of those things.
Sure.
So we're saying nice.
We're saying nice. We're saying nice.
I'm saying no.
We're saying nice.
Fine. So overall a nice. I'm gonna do.
I would give him props for writing "Love Yourself," one of the best songs
Hey,
ever written.
He's written some hits too.
Okay.
He also wrote what I would argue is One Direction's best song.
Which is
Little Things.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't.
It's a hit, dude. It's a
Even
hit.
in I don't know if you guys have seen yesterday. I haven't seen it either. But the Hey Jude, where he was like, "Hey, dude."
Yeah.
But you know, even like some songs like A Fire Love and stuff, like it's a storyline. Like
Yeah.
it's like you hear it, you'll like feel stuff.
Yeah.
It's not just like music at that point.
I'm a big. Oh, he did. He did.
But what I'm saying is, sorry, just to give you
Yeah.
pushback, is like that's how most of their music should sound, not one off. That's the artist that I gravitate to. Is like where most of their music sounds like a story and something.
But he
like,
has a lot of those songs, bro. He has
He
like
has
a
so
lot of
many,
songs
but
that
you
do
know,
tell a
he-
story,
As
bro.
As an artist, you also need to get to successful, right? Like it's
Yeah.
not always like. And the thing is, you can't have that many good emotions. You need
Yeah.
to,
Yeah,
you
of
can't have that
course.
many good stories.
Sure.
Dude, his latest
Oh,
album,
fine.
Subtract or something, was really good because he talks about his friend dying.
Oh yeah.
And Eyes
sure.
Closed. I don't know if you've heard Eyes Closed. That's that album. Hit.
Have you? What was the song he did for Hobbit? The Hobbit 2?
Oh, I See Fire.
I see fire. Oh fuck, banger, bro. My God, when the credits start playing, he's great choice.
yeah. Oh
Fantastic.
yeah. I see
It's good.
fire.
Okay, so I'm
Like
gonna.
even like obviously
Oh, she went
Perfect
through
is
the- oh, she really likes- okay,
Perfect and all is very commercial and all, but like
Perfect's awesome.
It's
I
still
love
good
it.
though. It's still good. Perfect.
like the
photograph, all
lyrics
that
actually
stuff, man.
like come down to
What
something.
is
for
the
sure.
other one? The other Thinking Out Loud.
Man,
Out Loud
City
is
is.
Hit. And also
Okay, man.
shout out Tenerife Sea, bro. You know that? You know,
Oh, I
heard
love
the
that.
song,
That's
dude.
one of my favorite
Yeah,
songs.
same. Okay, last question. I guess the best panel to ask. They don't have an Instagram account. Is that naughty or nice?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
That's
that's
so nice.
naughty. Because how the fuck are you gonna send them like reels and memes and stuff? Like,
I feel like the people
what
who
do you-
don't have Instagram don't have a Instagram that they tell people, but they use it.
no. They, he
No,
said
no,
they don't
this
have.
they don't have.
They don't have Instagram.
How are you supposed to send
That's
them like
weird.
funny memes and?
That's not weird, bro.
You can send like a link and they can open it on the web and
Sid. Oh,
No,
with some
that's disgusting. That's disgusting, dude.
I feel like then he's not in the same generation, you know, like because we speak the same language because we see the same stuff. But like
But wouldn't it be so interesting to talk to someone who doesn't know anything about what you're looking at? Like
That's-
interest levels are peaked.
So
That's
do a
like-
podcast
that's
with
like
them,
dating an
bro.
uncle.
Don't date them.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
bro,
would
that's
love
so
that.
annoying though, because like you'll make, dude, I'm sure like you'll make like references and stuff, and you'll have whatever. They just won't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think
They
it's.
just will not know what you're talking about.
I think it's a
Yeah.
little weird
Very
when
isolated
someone
world then.
I mean,
someone
you make
doesn't have
references-
Instagram because they always tell you that I don't have an Instagram.
Oh, they're super like cool about it.
Like,
yeah.
shut up, bro.
Those are the people you've met, bro.
It's not
but
a big
all the people who
flex,
don't have
you
Instagrams.
know?
I don't have social media actually.
Yeah, I'm off the gram right now.
No, the people
the
who
gram,
do
off
it
the grid,
genuinely
baby.
and who don't talk about it are so sweet, bro.
Who, man?
Oh, I know.
I don't want to say
I don't
that.
know anyone
Shout out.
personally.
Yeah, I know.
on
some-
blast.
You know who I'm
Yeah, I know
talking
who you're talking
about.
about. Yeah.
Okay,
sure, sure.
so
I know people who have had it have deleted it and go back, come back.
Then you go back.
Yeah,
There
it
are a few people.
depends.
I agree with you. Largely, more often than not, I would say it would be a red flag because
Me
I
too.
wouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
nothing
I
about
won't be
them.
able to converse
I
with it.
wouldn't be able to communicate with them the way I wanted to.
Same.
So
Not for me.
nothing said about
Good for
them,
them.
but yeah.
Good for
I'm
them.
with Adi.
Yeah.
I think it's,
You
I, think
would
it's
obviously.
I think it's a great thing. Yeah.
That's fair enough. I'd still say like red flag though.
Yeah.
Okay, so naughty to end the segment, except one more. He's the minority for the last two. But yeah, that was our segment, naughty or nice.
That's
You know?
fantastic.
Give it up. Give it
Good
up.
stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Finally, before we wrap the episode, we like to ask our guests to give us a little something for our shelf.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It could
So-
be anything really.
Okay, I've got two things. So one is fairy lights. I love fairy lights. Okay.
Awesome,
that
dude.
is- Oh yes.
Like I love fairy lights. You don't.
Wait, do you want to replace the star with that? Just for this
We can
episode?
just put it on
Yeah,
it.
sure.
We're on top of the star, dude. That's fire.
Sick.
Maybe don't unravel it.
Don't unwrap.
I actually don't know.
Put the cork on top.
Yeah. For now, we'll do that. And we can.
And like I've always had fairy lights in my room since I was like,
it's not
15.
Oh, it's like a self-sufficient.
On the star, bro.
No, it's not gonna stay.
You'll have to,
You could've put
you'll
it
have
there.
to wrap it around the star.
It's symbolic.
You have to like wrap
It's
it
there
around
now,
the
guys.
star.
So.
And I also got some chocolates. One we can eat, one we can put.
Oh, let's go.
Nutties.
You
One
said
of
one
my
we can eat?
faves.
Let's
yeah,
go.
one we can eat.
That's
Is
so
this the shell?
considerate.
Yeah,
dude.
you can put
Is
it
this
in.
your favorite one?
So yeah, like it's not my favorite, I would say, but I feel like I have a lot of memories with nutties more than
Yeah.
it being my favorite. I feel like, you know, in school, like everyone used to get like eclairs and stuff, but the teachers used to get nutties.
Yes,
you know?
dude.
Or like a dairy milk. So it's like, you know, the elite chocolates. I've got
Nutties is elite
Oh,
for
do you have a
sure.
fork, maybe? Yeah, okay, okay.
Dude.
So good.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you.
Amazing.
Usually when people bring food, they only bring one, and then we have to just look at it on the shelf. Aditya.
That's actually so true, bro.
The one I got replaced also, we gave it away, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you like this? Take it.
like nutties bring so many memories. Like I love it.
Thank you so much for being here, Ishika. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, we're going to link everything of hers in the description. Go show her some love from the HSD Army. And we'll see you next week for the Having Said That show. Anything you want to end with?
No, it was lovely being here. This is my first podcast, so
Let's
first
go.
time I'm like talking, chilling with people and all. But yeah, it was a lot of fun for me.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Great having you.
Thanks.
Cheaper by the dozen. Hate them or you love them. If you make me feel away, then I might switch up for your cousin. Keep one in the dark and I'll keep 10 more in the oven. If you wanna stop, we can try. It's cheaper by the dozen. Hate them or you love them. If you make me feel away, then I might switch up. Keep you in the dark and I just keep on second guessing. If you wanna stop, we can try. It's cheaper by the